Well, hello and welcome to round one around Albert Park for the gold tier. Who's going to come on top here? We shall see. But as we go into quali then, who's going to be on top? Who's going to be on pole? You can't win in quali, so let's see what everyone's got. We are in the F1 World Cars due to the glitch tyre wear on the actual F1 cars. And until that is patched, of course, we'll still be streaming the F1 World Cars and racing in them. Which is unfortunate, but, you know, we've got to deal with what we've got. Shut up. No, I'm not shouting you out. Absolutely not. Well, we are at Albert Park. Very tricky track. Very, very tricky track for the drivers maybe here and the gold tier. If you don't know what gold tier is, it's our system of ranking. So it's tier 2 theoretically in tier wise. My 3 laps to this track I'm gonna cook. Good luck, A-Strakes. Alright, so my top 3 predictions in qualifying are gonna be Matt J. Brown for pole. No. Dark Hazard for pole. He's going to share the front row with Matt J. Brown. And I think A-Strakes might be up there. C-Wixie might be up there. A lot of drivers I've not seen race before. But the first driver out of the pit lane looks to be Harry. So we'll ride on board with Harry as he goes through turn 4 there. On his out. Oh, we had a bit of a snap out of the exit there. But let's see what Harry's got. The first driver that will cross the line and set a time for all the drivers to beat. Very aggressively warming up the tyres there, trying to get them into temperature for his hot lap. So behind we have Brendan. Looks like Harry's going to let Brendan pass, maybe. Getting very close in the sector 2 split. And it's the left-right here. Very tricky part of the track. One of the most difficult parts of the track. So Brendan's going to go through here. So that means that Brendan will set the first lap time of the session. Got some big names out on track as well. Matt J. Brown, Dark Hazard, KFC's also out on track. C-Wixie is also on track. There's a lot of cars in Sector 3. There's going to be some overtaking here, as you just seen there with C-Wixie. But we are going to go on board with Brendan to start the lap. So coming down into turn 1 then. Touches a bit of the curb. And very nice. Oh, he's invalidated already. So turn 2 then is invalidated. So the first driver to set a time will be Harry. So out of turn 2 there. Very nicely on the throttle. Come down into turn 3. Taking a bit of that curb, but nice on the exit. Down into turn 4. Didn't take any curb there on the inside. Down to turn 5. Very nice indeed. Fully flat through there. Has got some traffic ahead. We shall see. Oh, he touches the curb massively there. His car there, just get out of the way. So down the new DRS straight at Albert Park. Harry's Sector 2 split is going to be a 45-3. Oh, big snap on the exit of the left-right. One of the most tricky parts of the track. So down into turn 13 then. Still valid. Turn 14 and then on to 15. And then the penultimate corner and then the final corner. Looks to be a healthy lap time from the Alpine driver. But Con does go with 17.2 first lap and Harry's gone for 19.4. So 2 seconds off the pace of Con there, the Red Bull driver here. Matt J. Brown then to the line. And he goes into P2, 4 tenths away from Con there. I did not expect that. Right then, so we'll go on board with Dark Hazard as he will be going to the line here. He's going to set a 17.8, so he goes into P3, 4 tenths, no, 6 tenths the gap between Dark Hazard and P1 there, so Con has set a very, very good lap time there. We shall see who can beat that. So Dangerous Dave sets himself into P5, very nice Haas livery he's got there. Look at that beautiful livery. So 17.9 for Dangerous Dave. We're going with A straight. A straight is invalidated. That is not a good start. Not a good start at all. KFC's out. What's happened to KFC? So we've still got a few cars that haven't set a lap time yet. And it looks to me that A Strakes might go again. We shall see. He's got 2 laps of fuel left there on his wheel. Just see that. Might just go again. The Red Bull driver, of course. New to the league. He is in his rookie season for Red Bull. Oh, he's took a bit of grass there, Ray Strakes. I don't know what he's doing there, but he's still going with the warm-up. Very aggressively warming up those tyres there. So there is still 6 cars yet to set a time. With a lot of drivers entering the pit now. Is A Straight's going to go on another lap? Oh, takes a bit more the grass there. So he goes into the pits, and that is his first lap of the qualifying over. But does he use a second? Does he use the scrub set of softs and say a set of softs? So the strategy around here is very, very questionable. There's multiple strategies to go for. Let me cook. Indeed, A Strakes. So Brendan, on his lap then, what can Brendan do? He was very good in Silver Tier yesterday with a P4. Very solid result on his debut for Aeon. What can he do in Gold Tier? What can he do in Gold Tier? So coming up to the Sector 1 split then, Brendan in the Mercedes as well is going to set a 27.3. So he's gone purple in the first sector. What can he do in the final 2 sectors here? The DRS straight here, which is very straightforward part of the track, just straight on into the Sector 2 split. What's he going to set? A 45.1 going into the left right then, very tricky part of the track. And then just, there's a little bit on the track there. So just the DRS down to 13 here then. Brakes very nicely there, takes a bit of curve and then takes a lot of the curve on the exit. And an invite please, of course. Let me just get you one now. Where are you? There you are. So we're coming to the line then. Brendan is going to set a 18.7. Goes into P7 there. So there's 4 cars still yet to set a lap time. Doris on into the gravel at turn 1. And AlphaTauri behind. No, that's a Red Bull. Did you catch that on stream? I didn't, unfortunately, no. So, Con's on his second lap. Can he improve on the time he's set already? Let's see now then. Matt J. Brown's also on his lap. So is Dark Hazard. Dark Hazard's going to come to the line first then. We've got also C. Wixie Callum involved in this as well. So, it's very close to the top. Between 3rd and 5th, it is just over a 10th. So, we'll see what Dangerous Dave's got. Coming down into turn 1 then. A bit of a snap there. Coming out of turn 2 though, but looking very healthy, the car. Under control, down into turn 3. Very, very nice. Turn 4, it takes a bit of the curve on the outside, a bit too much than he would have wanted. But down into turn 5, he keeps it valid with a sector time over a 26.9. Goes purple in the first sector. He's up by a 10th. So this would put him into P3 here. Dangerous Dave in the Haas car. Coming down into Sector 2 split then. What is Dave gonna set in the sector 2? So it's a 44.4, and he's 3/10 up. That driver is flying. The co-owner of Aon F1 Racing League is absolutely flying. It's down into the turn 13 here. Oh, he misses the curve a bit on the inside, but he does get the car rotated into the corner. Turn 14 takes a bit more of the curb, but we'll get Patrick DJ another invite there. I'm not sure what's going on, but Dangerous Dave out of the final corner, coming to the line. Is he going to put it on pole here? He's not, but he's gone to the front row, and Dangerous Dave has improved by 5/10. Where's that come from? Lewis goes into P2 with a 17.3. Where does Matt J. Brown go? Is he on a lap now? He's on a lap now. He's coming into sector 1. He's gone 1/10 quicker. Callum has invalidated, and A Straight fits himself into P7 there with an 18.5. A bit off the pace there from A Straight, but considering it is his first time on the track, I'm pretty sure. He hasn't done any practice, he told me, which is unfortunate. But there's still a tyre on the track there, but Matt J. Brown coming down into the last sector now, going into turn 13. Is he going to take more curb? And he locks up a little bit there. He does take more curb on the inside and then leaves the outside curb. Gets a lot of curb on the inside of 14. Down onto 16, the final corner to the line then. Matt J. Brown, and looks like he's going to be a bit off the pace here. No, he's not. I'm lying. 2/10 improvement. Well done, Matt. So that it puts him into P4, that is very close at the top. And Con has improved by the looks of things. I did not see that. So Jay Morris and KFC, the only drivers without a time so far. We're going to go on board with Jay Morris here. And that's another driver out, and that's Harry this time. So what is Jay Morris going to do in the second sector split? So a 44.9, he's gone purple in sector 2. He's kept it valid. Holy moly, I'm bad. A Straights, you've always been bad, you're a fraud. Right, down to 13 here then. He's got a bit of traffic ahead of him. He does brake a little bit early there. But he's gonna be stuck in the dirty air of the car ahead. I have no idea. I think that is Doris. But he's gonna get so he wasn't gonna get a slipstream there because the car went into the pits. So down to the line here. Jay Morris to set his first time of the session, and it is an 18.2. He fits himself into 8th place in the Aston Martin. Okay, so anyone else on the lap? So Harry Joe, what's he got? Oh, he's gone off track there and he's invalidated. I think that was his in lap maybe, I'm not sure. He's very low on the back in sector 1, which suggests he's already done his lap and I've missed it. But so Seawixy's out earlier than I would have thought. So he's got 5 minutes left on the clock. I'm not sure if he's going to get back to the pit for another run. But we'll stay on board with Callum here as he lets the Aston Martin pass with Jay Morris. Taking off the runoff a little bit there into the left, right. What can Seawixy Callum do? Very aggressively warming up the tyres like everyone else in this session has been doing. There is a car behind him though, and that is AM. So AM's just joined the session in the Haas car. What kind of AM sets? No, let's slow down a little bit, just to give himself some clean air. So we've got only 5 cars on track at the moment. We've got Callum, Seawixy, AM, and Souza on the track as well. So we'll go on board with Souza. He's just about to finish his lap, coming around the final corner. Takes a lot of exit curve around the final corner, and I think he's just starting his lap. So that was a complete waffle. But I think Brendan's on track as well. So Brendan's improving by 3/10 in sector 2. That said there. So that was midway through the lap. So we'll have a look to see what he sets now coming to the line. And Brendan sets an 18.86. So puts himself into P6. A very good lap from Brendan there. So see Wixie then, 1/10 up onto the sector 2 split, but he's going to have improved or lost some time there. Down into the final corners then here, the Williams. Well, he gets a bit of a snap out of the exit of the penultimate corner, but he's kept the car running and straight. Down to the line then, Callum looks like he's going to set a very good time here. And he's improved by just over a tenth, he's staying P5. But Ace Drakes is on an outlap. Ace Drakes is on an outlap. Harry Joe's also on an outlap. And Uranic, the meme gamer, in the Mercedes reserve today, because both Mercedes drivers couldn't make it, unfortunately. So there's Brendan and Uranic who are in the Mercedes tonight for golds here. So Dark Hazard has invalidated his final run. So that is his qualifying over, I would have thought. Matt J. Brown's also retired from the session, turn 2. Well, there's no one. Dangerous Dave is also in the pit lane as well. I don't know how much time's left on the clock, because it just keeps 2 minutes 30. So Dangerous Dave, I think, is going to come out very shortly. Indeed. I'm not sure. You're just waiting for the clock to go down a little bit further. Dark Hazard, I think, might get out just in time. We'll have to see, though. So Matt J. Brown is staying in P4 or below in this session now, because he has retired from the session. So we'll go on board with the Mercedes of the meme gamer in P15 right now. Can he improve on his time? Let's have a look. I think he's on his outlap. Waffle again. So he's going to go on his flying lap now. Comes to turn 1. He does. Oh, there's a bit of a lag spike there. Does take a lot of the turn 1 curve. So there's a driver getting out of the way there. The Haas of AM, I think. Yes, the Haas. So AM still yet to set a time. I think Dangerous Dave is going to stay in the pits. So that is his qualifying over. He's happy with P3. And the only people that can really deny the position is Josh Hobbs. Josh Hobbs in the Alpine then. What can he do to improve his time? So turn 4, bit of curb on the inside there. Coming down to sector 1 split. What is Josh Hobbs going to set? He is going to be a 10.5 up nearly. He's going to invalidate there. He just invalidated at turn 7. Really unlucky for the Alpine driver, and that is his qualifying over, unfortunately. So the Alfa Romeo of Kieran Lowell is going to go on his lap now then. So is there anyone that is just finishing their lap? So Doris is about to go on his lap. Souza is on his lap. So the meme gamer to the line then. P15, he stays P15. That's his qualifying over. Harry Joe into P9. Very good lap from Harry Joe there. Ace Drakes 2/10. Oh dear. Ace Drakes has no battery. There's no battery. So Doris then. What can Doris do? He's invalidated. Doris was invalidated as well. So Seawixie's on this outlap, and unfortunately he's not going to make to the line to set a time. So AM has just about got to the line in time. And Dark Hazard unfortunately spinning out of turn 2, and he did get to the line. That's a bit of front wing damage on the AlphaTauri there as well. So I think that is qualifying over. So unless Lowell can challenge for pole here. Let's see, he's 1.1 seconds down from the pole time. But he's going to go P5, and he's going to go into the top 5 there. Very, very good lap from the Alfa Romeo. Is there anyone else to set a time? Is that qualifying over? I think it might be qualifying over. So Lost 4/10 in the final corner. Unlucky Ace. You know what? We've always got the race. The race is more important than the qualifying. So that is qualifying. Strategic pole. Nice. So that is qualifying over for gold tier. And we have got Dangerous Dave in the top 3. I did not expect that. Dangerous Dave is just an absolute legend in the making. And Matt J. Brown, P4, not where I thought he was going to be. And Dark Hazard was also beaten to pole by Con. And Con is definitely the underdog here, because I did not predict that. And what's going on here? Wheel to wheel with both Alpines. No, that's Williams, sorry. So it's just Sousa now to finish and get to the line, and then we'll be on to the race. Okay, 2 minutes. Beautiful lap time. Right. Well done, everyone. In the qualifying, we've got Con on pole. Very, very surprising, to be honest. And it's a 3/10 gap. So Doris has got a 5th-place grid drop for... I don't know. So let's just check that quickly. So I'm pretty sure you got... Yeah, so it was contact with KFC. And KFC in DNF. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. A Straight's got a speeding in the pit lane penalty. Naughty. Naughty, naughty. So that is the grid for the race. KFC starting from the back, and so is AM without time. Very close to the top there, between 2nd and about 5th. Oh, this just got spicy. This just got spicy. Well, it's raining in Albert Park. Is there going to be some dry weather though? We'll see. Well, I tell you what, this is going to be. Is it alright if I leave now? Yeah. Ace, is there any dry weather? Can you update me on that? I need some info. So how long do you think the rain is going to last? Like middle-ish race? Is it going to be about halfway? So we've got half of the race dry and half of the race wet. So it is intermediate weather, I'm pretty sure. It does look a bit intermediate. So it is intermediate. It's straight into the race now then. There is no formation lap. So Paxton DJ's got a drive-through penalty off the start. And it looks like Dark Hazard's got ahead into turn 1. So Dark Hazard is going to take the lead of the race here. The AlphaTauri is still wheel to wheel with the Red Bull, coming in down into turn 2. He took the lead. He has took the lead. Matt J. Brown also into P3. Dangerous Dave down to 5th. So it looks very clean through turn 1. Oh dear, commentator's curse there. So Opscott, Harry and Harry Joe made contact there. And I think Doris needs an invite, so we'll ping him an invite quickly. Oh, wrong person. So Doris, there's an invite, mate. So A-Strake's up into P9 then. He's under pressure from Brennan. Brennan's going to send one there. That was a very optimistic move there. But A-Strake's does keep the position in P9. So, back up to the front then. Dark Hazard's got a 1 second gap nearly already to Con. And Matt J. Brown, I think, is going to put the pressure on the Red Bull here. And Sousa's already retired from the session. And that is a loss of traction, I'm pretty sure. And that is a full course safety car. And not even a lap completed. Well then. This does indeed spice things up a little bit more. Oh, Jesus. Contact made in the pit lane from Harry Joe and Harry. I don't know why Harry Joe is driving so slow into the pit lane. But there's 3 drivers already in. Is that all for wing damage? So Paxton J DJ is going to come in for a new set of intermediates. And so is Harry, and so is Harry Joe. So none of them have wing damage from the looks of things. Don't know if that's a visual glitch, but it doesn't look like there's any wing damage on any 3 of those cars. Very close on the rear end there, Harry is. Doesn't need to be doing that under safety car conditions, really. So Doris has got a 3-second penalty under safety car for an unknown reason. I'm pretty sure, I don't know why, but a Haas driver of AM is in P30, and KFC, the Ferrari, is also in P12. So what a start from those 2 boys. Can you pause under safety car? Unfortunately not, A Strakes. But so we've still got 18 runners in this race. We've already got a DNF in gold tier, and it's been just over a lap and 2 sectors. Coming down into the 3rd. I don't know why Ramon's joined the lobby, but he shouldn't be in the lobby. We can't take control of a car anyway, because we are in the race. Gladly. But Ramon does need to leave. So we've got a new leader. Let's just add all the things we need. So we've got some more pit stops here. Harry Joe, I think they've pit for a new wing change, and they haven't had the wing change on the first pit stop. So that's a 2-stop strategy already. 2 pit stops for the 2 in P17 and 18. That is Alfa Romeo and a Alpine. Hello, Optic. How's it going, mate? So 2 Mercedes in P8 and P10. Very good start from those boys. That is my team, by the way. So I'll be supporting them. That is a very lovely livery from Ace Frauding as usual. Correct. Ace Drake's in P9. Good, how are you? I am splendid, mate. I'm splendid. We've got an Alfa Romeo in the top 4 of Kieran. And we've also got Ferrari, Red Bull and AlphaTauri. So AlphaTauri in the lead then. Very good start from the AlphaTauri. Does jump Con on the start, but we'll see under the safety car restart if the leader does change again. So safety car is in this lap, confirmed by race control. Lewis is going to slow down the pack so the safety car can get to the pit lane. And then we can get racing again. Clean racing, please, all. So 2 McLarens down in P14 and 15 there. Not a great start from them either. But when is Lewis going to go? Does it look like a bit of a snap there? But it does look like he's going to go. He's going to go now. He's caught Con a little bit there. Lacking. He's 7/10 the gap. What a restart. And the reaction times are not great from Con, but down his turn 1 and still a 7/10 gap, 6/10 now. He had a bit of a snap out of turn 2. Matt J. Brown going to take P2, and Lowell is going to be looking to take P3 into turn 3. Does back out there. But Con's lost another position under the wet conditions. But that's Jay Morris pushing Mean Gamer off track there. And Ace Drake's getting involved in the action as well. But Jay Morris up into P7 there. And is that Josh Hobbs round? He's not round. He's not round. But he is down to P13. So Dangerous Dave still looking strong at the top in P5, the Haas driver. Keeping C. Wixie at bay. As you can see the other two scrobbling about in P3 and P4. Dangerous Dave's got a good exit here. But can he make the move on Con into turn 13? He's going to look at it. He's going to look for the inside line. And he's going to brake late. He's going to take the curb. There's a bit of contact there. But Con does go off the track. He does keep the position. Dangerous Dave is putting the pressure on. Caution in Sector 3. Is that Paction DJ? And he is. He's not round. So 1 second the gap between the AlphaTauri and the Ferrari now. Dangerous Dave going to try and make a move into turn 1 on Con. Con's had a very weak start here. Hang on, but wheel to wheel into turn 1 then. Dangerous Dave does make the move stick. And Con just get a 3-second penalty there. So Dangerous Dave into P4. And C. Wixie already into P5. Con's dropping the order now. And Jay Morris going into turn 3 wheel to wheel with Con. And he does take the position off Con. So now Con is down to P7 from P1 at the start. And now he's got his teammate behind him, looking to make a move. And Jay Morris goes off track there. A bit of a snap out of turn 5. Does look like Ace Straight is going to make a move on his teammate. Down the back straight. Looks like he's going to try defend though. And that's another safety car. In 5 laps. And Opscut is in the gravel. Did he stop on track maybe, or is there actually wing damage on that car? Can't see from this onboard view, but 2 safety cars in 5 laps is not good enough, lads. Come on. Come on. So this will close the gap to the 2 leaders then. And we'll have a good restart when the safety car does go in. But Con, big name, down to P6 then. I'm not sure what happened. Harry has left the session. Oh, Harry is out. Harry's out. Okay. I'm up to date here. I'm up to date. So C. Wixie. Okay, so Con is into the pit lane. Has he got front wing damage? The Red Bull. Has he got front? So he's just changing. He's just changing his tyres to get fresh rubber there. He's going to be down to P14. He's not going to be in best of air. And I think that might be his race. Quite and well and truly destroyed already. But he does look like he has good pace. He's just making a few mistakes here and there. So under safety car here then, we've got Dangerous Dave, a very, very, very big name in the top 4. Can he get his first podium at Aeon? Can he get his first podium? Very, very big name. So Callum also behind Dangerous Dave. And the Alpine, the Williams. And Ace Drake's moving his way up the order. So let's just check. Opscut is also aside in the pit lane for some reason. So highest moving up in positions is 5 from Ace Drake's, 9 from KFC, 9 from AM. Obviously, Dark Hazard up 1 from the restart, no, from Lights Out, and then Matt J. Round up 2. Very good start from the Ferrari. And then 2 from the Alfa Romeo, and Dangerous Dave down 1 place. Shall see if he can try get that position back on the restart. I'm not sure that's correct. I'm pretty sure Dangerous Dave was started 4th on the grid. But the game's the game, I guess. So Con down 13 positions, but he has pit already, which is going to be a big part in this race. It's fresh rubber compared to, you know, older tyres is a big key factor in this game, as a lot of people know. So, lap 6, and it is looking also that we are under safety car pretty much every single lap. So, not great, but, you know. Big names in the top 2. I wonder what is going to be the outcome. These guys have been waffling onto each other about being in platinum tier. Each of them fighting about possibly going into platinum tier. But we shall see on the track, I guess. It's literally these two that were fighting it out. So safety car is in this lap. It's gone in a bit earlier there. Well, called in a bit earlier from what it was 13 at 13 last time on. That's lap 2, lap 3, safety car restart. So currently, we've had 7 laps of safety car racing, I guess. I think we've had 2 laps of racing so far, which is poor. But we shall see on the restart then. We're going to go on board with Matt J. Brown to see what he's going to do here. We've also got Dangerous Dave in the mix for the podium position. That is huge. So we'll go on board with Matt J. Brown here, see what his reaction time is like to the AlphaTauri ahead. And the AlphaTauri is faking. He's gone. So Matt J. Brown, a bit of a snap there, and Kieran already on the rear end of Matt J. Brown into turn 1, and then he's going to make a dive. He's not going to make a dive, but down into turn 3, Matt J. Brown's going to pick up a huge slipstream from the AlphaTauri ahead. Can he make a move? Very laggy. So he's not going to make a move, and he's going to keep in P2. So Con's had a spin. So that is a horrible first 8 laps for Con. But the top 6 have kept positions on the restart, with Jay Morris looking at A-Straight's rear end. I would not like the look of that rear end. I'd be taking that out. But KFC looking to make a move on the Meme Gamer, and he does so. But Meme Gamer's going to come straight back at him, coming down to the left-right. Oh, he does hit the wall there, KFC. I think there was a bit of lag there. There's contact made, and Meme Gamer is off on to the gravel. Down into P11. He's going to drop to Josh Hobbs as well into P12. I think he might drop to Harry Joe as well. So that is the Meme Gamer down to P12 after the contact with KFC in the Ferrari. So, who spun? Matt J. Brown spun! Matt J. Brown has spun. He's down into P7 from P2, and now Dangerous Dave is in the podium position. He's going to make a move into turn 1 here. And he's made a move on Kieran. He's bit of contact there. Lucky he didn't spin out there. So he's going to oh my god, I'm waffling. Look to make a move into turn 3, maybe Dangerous Dave. But he's got Callum on his rear end now, and it's now 3 seconds to Dark Hazard. He is flying out there, the AlphaTauri. Track does look like it's going to be drying up soon as well. But A-Straight's in P5, looking at the back of that rear end of C-Wixie. A-Straight does look a bit afraid to push on the throttle. Matt J. Brown, big name, dropping out of the top 3 there. The Dangerous Dave looks all over that rear end. He does look like he's got a bit more straight line speed than Kieran. Can he perform on the slow speed corners? He does look like he can. It's 2/10 the gap coming down into turn 13 here. And it does look like it's going to be a little bit of a DRS train, but wet without DRS. Matt J. Brown made a move, but Jay Morris is going to get the switch back there. It does look like Matt J. Brown is struggling there, and his teammate just let him go. With KFC left by Darryl. Oh, Dangerous Dave. Dangerous Dave into the pit lane then. And DRS is enabled. Is he going to go onto the softs? Is he going to go onto the dry tyres? Oh, this could be a big... It does look like there's dry tyres there. And he's gone onto the hards. Dangerous Dave's onto the hards then. So he's going to make up big time there to the leaders if the track does dry out quickly. So Dangerous Dave then. On the hard tyres. Just coming out the pit lane there. With Jay Morris behind with the mediums. So they think the medium's going to go 19 laps, and I think Dangerous Dave's got this strategy right. He might not be as quick on the start, but he's got track position, and he's going to go the whole way. Does look a bit wet still though. But he's gone for the gamble there, and it does look like it's going to pay off maybe because the track is drying up. I'd assume that Dark Hazard did go in this lap. Well, I'd hope so, just for his P1 sake. It does look like the track is rapidly drying up. Just a few more damp spots on there. And through turn 15, there it is dry. He's going to go ahead into the pits here. He's got a 4-second gap to Kieran, but he's going to go in the pit. He's going to go in the pit. So your leader is in the pit, and Kieran's going to stay out. Oh my god, but Dark Hazard's picked up a penalty for speeding. Oh my god. That's crucial for this race. Very crucial. So A-Straight's going to go onto the medium tyres then. Can he make it the whole way? But there's a double stack. Matt J. Brown's had a double stack there. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. Matt J. Brown. Oh my god, Harry Joe as well. Oh, this is not good for Matt J. Brown as he drops down into P9. There is still one intermediate runner though, and that is Kieran. I think he's made the wrong decision there. There is a few still. There is some damp spots still there though. I wonder if he can still gain on Dark Hazard there. So A-Strake says actually overcut Dangerous Dave here and is in P2. So it's from an AlphaTauri to a Red Bull and to a Haas. What can Dangerous Dave do to deny A-Strakes of this podium? So it's going to go to the inside here then, Dangerous Dave. He's going to make the move on A-Strakes, and A-Strakes has no straight line speed at all. 2 in 1. DRS is so powerful. What can A-Strakes do though? He's not going to have DRS here either because of the detection line being a bit further back, but Matt J. Brown making the move on Con into P8. KFC making up ground as well in P7. So Kieran does come into the pit. He lost 3 seconds to Dark Hazard on that lap, and he's going to drop. I think he's going to drop into this DRS train here. Kieran, I think, has made the wrong decision there, and he's going to get dropped by literally everyone here. He's going to come out behind KFC, I think. No, just behind Callum there. It fits into P6. So Dangerous Dave in P2 then. 5.4 seconds to gap to the leader. 12 laps done. And A-Strakes struggling a bit with the straight line speed. I don't know if that's because of the DRS. The DRS is very powerful. He does get a bit of a snap out of turn 4 there. But KFC is trying to make up ground as well as Kieran after that. Staying out on the intermediates an extra lap. Thought he'd doing good. The track dried up way too quickly there. How are we letting Ace be in winning content? This is tier 2, mate. A-Strakes is the GOAT. So, A-Strakes in P4, and all of the people ahead have got time penalties. So if A-Strakes can stay on the track, he will jump up to P2 on his debut for Aeon. Jay Morris, a very solid race so far in the Aston Martin as well. P3 on the medium tyres. Dangerous Dave, what a race so far. And Dark Hazard just absolutely flying. Fastest lap of the race. Can Dangerous Dave get that fastest lap? He can't. So C60's took the fastest lap in the Williams car. He is in the DRS of Ace Strakes now. So he's going to join the DRS train. With KFC just slowly dropping back. And the Alfa Romeo also trying to join the DRS of KFC. But big name, Matt J. Brown in P9. Season 2, round 1. Did not expect it. Maybe he's falling under pressure. But Dark Hazard's got a 5-second time penalty, but it's a 6-second gap now. If there is a safety car, I think he could be in contention for losing this race. So it's all to lose for Dark Hazard here. And Ace Strakes drops down to P5 behind C-Wixie then. It's a 4-car DRS train, and Ace Strakes is at the back of it. But he has got a lot of battery there. And the driver's around, so Dave goes defensive into turn 13 here. Jay Morris looking for the switchback. He's going to get the traction down a bit better than Dangerous Dave there. In the dirty area then. Coming into turn 15 and then penultimate corner. He's going to get a DRS down the straight. Can he make the move on Dangerous Dave? Can he make the move on Dangerous Dave? So Dark Hazard took the fastest lap again. So he's not going to use any battery, but he might use it into turn 2. We shall see. So C-Wixie took the fastest lap. It's very close between these 4 drivers. Can Jay Morris get into P2 here? Got to be using the battery if he wants to get into P2. Doesn't look like he's that bothered at the moment. He just wants to sit in the DRS of Dangerous Dave. But by all of these fighting, KFC is looking to get into the DRS. And then same with Kieran. And then 2-second gap to Con, and then 2 seconds to Matt J. Brown. So still a DRS train, but Dangerous Dave has dropped Jay Morris by about 8/10 there, coming into the first detection zone of the sector 2. Ace Strakes still behind C-Wixie on this DRS train, but C-Wixie is very low on the battery on the other side of things, whereas Ace Strakes is saving a bit. He took a bit of grass there on the exit of 13, but it looks to be that KFC is losing more time with the DRS train, unfortunately, and Kieran is pushing in a bit more against the DRS of KFC. Wonder if Kieran can get into P6 after that. Staying out on the intermediates a lap too long. So there was a yellow flag in sector 3 there at last corner. I think that was the mean gamer there. I'm not sure if he just dropped positions there. And Patron DJ has left the session again. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'll invite him back quickly. And then we'll get straight back into the action. Brendan picking up a 3-second penalty. That is 9 seconds for Brendan now on P14. So he is gonna struggle to make up any positions from now on because of his penalty situation. Josh Hobson last, 14 seconds the gap to P15. Josh Hobbs needs a safety car. He needs one. But on the other side of things, at the front, Dark Hazard does not want a safety car at the moment. And neither does Dangerous Dave, really, or Jay Morris. Harry J picking up a penalty as well. That is 6 seconds for him. It's quite simple. Stay between the white lines. Yeah, I guess so. Dark Hazard needs to stay on the track, really, because if he does pick up another penalty, Dangerous Dave will win this race. So Con taking that fastest lap away from C-Wixie there, and adding another point to his tally. Let me try to get a DRS on KFC then. Matt J. Brown still very far away from DRS range of Kieran. But I think Kieran's going to try to stick with Con here, as the mediums are lighting up for the guy in P7. Can Con make an impact on this race? He has got a penalty, and he has gone purple in Sector 1. So it does look like he is pushing to the max. And Brendan's retired. That's in the pit lane. So that is unfortunate for Josh Hobbs, unfortunately Josh Hobbs, I'm sorry. But at the front, oh, Dangerous Dave had a snap out of the left-right exit, and that brings Seawixy into this. He's going to make a move down into turn 13. Dangerous Dave's going to go defensive. He's going to keep that outside line and just defend the position very, very cleanly there. And Zink's motion-esque right there. So we're going to get DRS again on this main pit wall straight. And Seawixy is all over Dangerous Dave. Coming out into turn 1 then. He's going to make a dive. He lags back a little bit. And A-Strakes is just getting involved just there. A-Strakes really needs to use this battery now. He's going to try and make a move. Oh my god, what's going on here? He's going to make a dive around into Callum, turn 3. Down into turn 4, still wheel to wheel, and he does back out in the end. Turn 4, and then A-Strakes into P4. Chasing down Dangerous Dave for that podium position. He is going to put himself into P2 here, A-Strakes, because of the penalty situation. If he doesn't get a penalty, that is, of course. And Josh Hobbs has retired on the pit straight, and that is a safety car. And that is definitely not what Dark Hazard needs. But he has got a 5-second penalty he can remove. So he just needs to go into the pits and put maybe a soft compound tyre on. So the gap is 11 seconds. And that might ruin his chances at his first win at Aon. We will see what he does. Will we enter the pits here? The AlphaTauri driver. He's going to stay out. I think that's the wrong decision. What's Jay Morris going to do here? Is he going to head in? He's going to head into the pits. Is Dangerous Dave also going to head into the pits? No. So A-Strakes goes into the pits. So does Seawixy and so does KFC. And Con is staying out as well. That's a crucial positions gained for Con. And that puts him into P3. So a bit of a scramble in the pit lane. A lot of cars in the pit lane. So where's A-Strakes going to come out? Is he going to come out? He's going to come out in P7. And that is P8 now. He's dropped to P8. And that is not what any of these drivers at the front needed. And unlucky for Josh Hobbs in his first race at Season 2. He has DNF'd on lap 17. 18, sorry. So, Alfa Romeo fit in the mediums. Let's just see what tyres everyone's on. There's no one on the soft tyres. Everyone's fitted new medium tyres. That is going to play a big part into this race. There's a lot of drivers at the front on hard tyres. Con staying out on his mediums. Kieran staying out on his hards. And then Matt also staying out on his 7-lap-old hards. And then AM, the only other driver behind them. Oh, so there is a soft tyre in P14. And that is Paxton DJ. So AM on his 8-lap-old hards. And then everyone else is pit for new mediums. And there's one driver on the softs, the Aston Martin, at the back of the pack. So he should catch up to the safety car within the 1 lap, and the safety car should be going in around lap 19, 20, if not 21. But now Dark Hazard does need to pull a gap of 5 seconds to Kieran here, basically, and 2 seconds to the guys behind. I think Con is going to put a lot of pressure on Dangerous Dave. It'll be a tight one. So Meme Gamer getting a penalty and the safety car. That's 12 seconds now for the Mercedes driver. And that is Doris getting very close to the rear end in the McLaren there. Not sure why the McLaren has blue on it, but it does have blue on it. So then. This is going to be very spicy indeed on this restart. Hopefully there's not another safety car. You can just go from this restart to the end of the race then. But KFC down in P10 now after making up all those positions. But this fresh rubber could be very, very crucial here now. The drivers ahead are going to drop off massively towards the latter stages of the race. A-Strakes is the second runner on the new compound of tyre. fresh rubber. And obviously Jay Morris in P1 on the fresh rubber. He's got to get past 5 cars to get into P1 here, Jay Morris. I wonder what will happen. So far we have 5 retirees from this session. 3 under intermediate conditions, and then Brendan and Josh Hobbs. And that is an Alpine double DNF in the gold tier. And safety cars in this lap. We've got also a Mercedes and a McLaren, which is unfortunate, to be honest, for the Mercedes crew. We need Percy and Malfi. But when is Dark Hazard going to go then? He does need a bit of a masterclass here if he wants to win this race. He's got 10 laps of racing here, or 9 laps after this lap. And we're going to go racing in just 2 corners here then. A-Strakes has a crash, I'm calling it. Well, that's... I'm not going to say anything about A-Strakes because that will be a commentator's curse. But he's going to go now then. Dark Hazard has got the restart very, very nicely indeed. So 5/10 the gap to Dangerous Dave. And he's going to keep the position. So that is... What's happened? Seawixy's out on the restart, and KFC's got a damaged wing. Has anyone else got damage here? So it doesn't look like it, but we have a Williams DNF as well then. I'm not sure what's happened there, but that will be in the stewards, I would have thought, later on this evening. So, no positions really moving at the front here. So, Dark Hazard still in the lead. He's a 1 second gap now. He does need to gain 5 seconds to be safe of this win. So Con has made the move on Dangerous Dave, coming into the left-right sector 2. It's going to keep him on the inside line. And then it is a fight between Con and Dark Hazard here. I think Con might have this here. Does look a bit quicker. He's on the medium compound tyre. Depending on when those tyres die, Dark Hazard could be in trouble here. Matt J. Brown in P4. He's always a bit of grass there. He's going to lose 2 positions there on the final corner. He's struggling with grip, that Ferrari. A-Strakes moving into P6 now then. And A-Strakes and Kieran are the only drivers, obviously behind Matt J. Brown, that haven't got a penalty. If A-Strakes does not pick up a penalty here, he could be on the podium. Well, he will be on the podium at this rate. Just got to get past Kieran here then. What can A-Strakes do? So it is 1.1 seconds the gap to the AlphaTauri and the Red Bull. And that's another safety car. It's another safety car. What's happened? Oh my god, the meme game is in the wall. And that's a Mercedes double DNF. Yet again. Oh my god, it's been a horrible start to the season for the Mercedes boys. Oh dear indeed, and KFC is going to be delighted with that safety car. But does anyone go into the pit? Does anyone go into the pit here? So a lot of drivers have already made their pit stops onto the fresh rubber, but there is still a few people without fresh rubber. And that is a lot, like 3, 4, 5, 6 cars on the grid that haven't made a pit stop onto fresh rubber. Does Dark Hazard go in? He doesn't, but Con does. So Dangerous Dave and... Oh no, Dark Hazard... Wait, no. Wait, yes. Con is into the pit lane. He's going to lose a lot of positions there. And that's going to be... I think that was the wrong decision for track position. He wants to have that track position. So it is now Dangerous Dave and Dark Hazard. A 1-2 right now, but both on the old hard tyres. So A-Strakes in P5 then. Can A-Strakes win this race? Can A-Strakes win this race? He can at the moment if he does overtake Kieran in the Alfa Romeo. It's going to be a close one. It's going to be a very close one. Both cars on fresh rubber here. So Oh my god, Matt J. Brown nearly hit the back of the A Strakes. Just a bit of a drink break, lads. Right. Optic, could you kindly stop spamming the X6 raid in the Aeon F1 Twitch chats, please? So, apart from that spamming that Optic's doing in the chat, it's making me very angry indeed. Obviously, I'm not angry, of course. No one's angry here. But, just like I was saying then, so Kieran is not on fresh rubber. I've just realised now. 10-lap old hards. A-Strakes on the soft compound of medium compound, but is on the softer compound compared to the hards. And Jay Morris with a penalty in the Aston Martin. So, if A-Strakes can get past these two here and Dangerous Dave, he could win this race. The Red Bull driver could win the race. So just to confirm there, that is 6 DNFs. No, 7, sorry, can't count. 7 DNFs so far in this race and 23 laps complete. There is 6 laps to go, but we are still under safety car here, and we're waiting for KFC Wi-Fi Daryl to catch up. He's being a bit of a slow boat right now, but he needs to pick up the pace, else we are not going to get racing anytime soon. He will catch up to the pack, of course, this lap. Surprisingly, Hairy Joe is still in the lobby. Usually he does crash, but yeah, like you said, Optic, Con is in contention for the win as well. Soft compound of tyre. He is going to be flying. But he has got to get past a few drivers to get towards the drivers with no penalties. So obviously Patson DJ is the last runner, obviously without a penalty. Well, no, KFC of course, but he is at the back of the pack. He's going to be stuck in a lot of traffic unless he can do some next Max Verstappen at Belgium 2022. But I don't know if that's going to happen here at Australia today. It's very hard to overtake at this track in a DRS train as well. So safety cars in this lap. This is crucial for Dark Hazard's race. Can he get a good restart here? Can he fly? So Dangerous Dave is looking at that rear end. He wants that position. Dangerous Dave does. And Jay Morris also in on the act for P1. Aston Martin drove tremendously today on the medium compound of tyre. He's got the fresher rubber than the two ahead of him. Obviously, we need A-Strakes to be overtaking Kieran very quickly if he wants this win. We're going to go on board with Dark Hazard here for the safety car restart for the third and I would hope final time. But he's going to go early here and he's caught Dangerous Dave a bit there. And it's 5/10 the gap. Coming down the main pit straight, and A-Strakes looks to be all over that rear end. And Seawixy all complaining in chat there, saying my wheel is just fucked me. Oh, I shouldn't swear, but I've swore. I didn't see the message. I will talk to you after this race, Seawixy. But it's very close at the top here between these three drivers. Dark Hazard pulled a 7/10 gap on Dangerous Dave. Dangerous Dave goes wide there out of turn 4. He probably would have picked up a penalty there. I didn't see any of the contact there, Callum, but can you send it to the stewards instead of typing in chat? It'd be lovely. Obviously, talking about other drivers, please just send it to the stewards instead of talking about other drivers. But on lap 24, A-Strakes still looking to make a move on Kieran. He might get the move done into 13 here. He took a bit of curve there. Just a bit more. He's going to... Kieran is Dangerous Dave defending from Jay Morris here. There's another safety car. Lads! What's going on? And that's Doris out. And that is a whole lot of DNFs there, to be honest. That is 8 DNFs this race already, and it's lap 24. We are not even close to finishing. There's going to be about 3 laps of racing at this rate. I don't think Dark Hazard's going to have this in the bag anymore due to these safety cars screwing him over. But it's still same positions. Obviously, Dangerous Dave has dropped to P3. It's going to drop about P6, I'd say, if he doesn't pull this 3-second gap to Kieran. So 3 seconds is still the penalty for Dangerous Dave and Jay Morris. And then the big one who's made a mistake, speeding in the pit lane, from going on from the inters to the hard tyres. And it looks to be a big costly mistake for the AlphaTauri. Can he prove me wrong though in the final stages of this race? So Con's still in P7 there. We didn't really have a sector of racing, did we? I think we had 2 sectors of racing there. It's not good enough from the gold tier, boys. We should just be showing the silver tier some levels here of racing. But it doesn't seem that way. Maybe we need some practice. Maybe we need to retrial some people. I don't know. But it clearly isn't going the way me and Dave and the staff want it to go. So maybe there is got to be some changes here in gold tier. 8 DNFs in 25 laps is not good enough. Is not good enough. So, still on the safety car. We're going to go one more lap, I'm pretty sure. Hello, Doug. How are you, mate? By the looks of things, you don't really want to be looking at this race because there is 8 people DNF'd. And it's just not good enough, really, is it? But how are you, Doug? Are you good? Mate, I've been watching... Oh, I hope I've been putting on a show for you, mate. I've been trying my hardest on comms. I did comms yesterday with KFC. It was good fun. And now I'm finally stepping up to do it on my own. I hope I'm doing you guys proud here. But we're going to have 2 laps of racing after this lap. Because the safety car is going to go in this lap, I'm pretty sure. Because all drivers are behind the safety car now. And that... Haha, all good, mate. I'm well, mate. I'm well. How are you? Oh, you just said you're all good. Yeah, I'm being a retard now. I've had a long day. Yeah, we're all cheering on the Haas of Dangerous Dave. Come on, Dave. Get that podium for us. But by the looks of things, if he doesn't pull up the 3-second gap, he could be dropping to P6. Which is still a good result for the first race of the season in gold tier for Dangerous Dave. But he would want more. He wants to be on the top step of that podium. He does. He wants to be there. I think everyone does. I'm just you know. So the safety car will be in this lap. There won't be any more safety cars after this because we are within 3 laps of the finish. So safety car will not come out again, and that is the final time. I'm glad for the driver of the safety car because he's had to put a proper shift in today for these boys. But 2 laps. Where can this take us? Unless there's a massive scramble between the cars behind, Dark has got to pray for that. I don't think he's going to win this race. So unfortunate because he hasn't picked up a proper track limits penalty. It's just speeding. But he's going to go for about the 5th time on this restart. I bet he's running out of ideas. He's probably running out of ideas on where to go. Because I bloody would be. I bet he's fuming. I'd be fuming. But he's going to go now then. On the final corner, he's gone a bit earlier than the final corner. And Jay Morris he's pulled a 5-tenth gap to P2 again. Dark Hazard. So he's quite good at these restarts. But A-Strakes now then is... Oh, A-Strakes, bit of a snap there. Coming out of turn 2. He's got to overtake Kieran. A-Strakes has got to overtake Kieran if he wants to win this race. He has to. Unless Kieran... So that's another penalty for Matt J. Brown. He's 6 seconds. Oh my god, it's controversial in the latter stages here. But now the gap to the 2 leaders from Dangerous Dave is 1 second. So that puts the two drivers without penalties a bit under pressure there. But Kieran's going to try and make a move into the left-right here. He's going to try to keep it in there. He's not going to be able to there. But he did look a bit. So Con is looking at A-straights. I don't know if this is the correct decision from the Red Bull guy, because his teammate, he's made a bit of contact there, and that's kind of screwed up his teammates' will for the win. The two Red Bulls are scrambling for P6 and P7, but A-straights could have had a shot at the win here. I feel like that's the wrong decision from Con. He's had a bit of a snap out of the final corner as well. So A-straights going to put him under pressure into turn 1. He looks to keep the lead, but so unfortunate for A-straights. There was no team orders down at Red Bull there. So unlucky. And the Ferrari of Matt J. Brown has had a horrible race. And that's a driver already flashing there. That's KFC Wi-Fi. Just rinsed the battery in 1 lap. Jesus, KFC. So, for the lead then. Dark Hazard's got 8 seconds. No, Mikey, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's going to drop all the way down to P7. Lewis has bottled it once again. And I think Dangerous Dave's going to get a podium here. I'm lying. I am completely lying. But KFC... I don't know who's going to come out on top here. A-Strakes could still win this. He's ahead of Kieran. What's the interval? I think he might win this race. A-Strakes. It's a gap of about 50 thousandths between him and Morris here. Can A-Strakes win the race? Oh my god, this is going to be a massive last lap. Doesn't need to pick up a penalty though. A-Strakes does not need to pick up a penalty. So then, the gap now is 2.9 seconds to him and Jay Morris. It's 1/10 between the two drivers. He's going to pick up DRS here as well though, and Jay Morris isn't. So it could go the way of A-Strakes here. Jesus, this could be one of the best wins we've ever seen at Aeon. Just the penalties involved and KFC. Oh my god, contact there. Oh my god, KFC's out. What the hell just happened? Oh my god, it's carnage. It's utter carnage. And I think A-Strakes is out the 3-second window. And Dave's picked up another penalty. No, Mikey, no. That was so not right. And I think A-Strakes might take the win here. What a tremendous win this will be. And it's his first race at Aeon, and this is the first round. So coming around the final corner then, A-Strakes, the Red Bull. Is he going to pick up the win here? It does look like he is. 3/10 the gap. A-Strakes. To the line then, A-Strakes. A-Strakes wins! A-Strakes wins! He's won by 0.3 of a second to Jay Morris in the Aston Martin. What a win from A-Strakes. Oh my god. Unbelievable stuff, Jeff. Oh my goodness me. Oh, A-Strakes, congrats, mate. Congratulations. What a race from you. Oh, Jesus, I'm warm. A bit warm, lads. A bit warm. Get a bit shaky. Ah, what a race. Just the DNFs kind of let us down. But on the top step there, a double podium for the Red Bulls, and they take home the fastest lap, the Red Bulls. And Aston Martin of Jay Morris on the podium as well. Congratulations to Jay Morris on his first podium at Aeon, I'm pretty sure that is. And Dark Hazard finishing in 4th there. Really unlucky. He did lead pretty much the whole race there as well. So unfortunate. And then we've got the DNFs from P10. It's poor. 9 DNFs in 29 laps. Dangerous Dave does pick up P5 there. Very solid result from Dangerous Dave. And I've got to say, A-Strakes is my driver of the day. What a tremendous performance from P11 to P1. What a race from him. What a race. Congratulations, A-Strakes. You've drove terrifically. Congratulations, mate. Well done, Ace. Well done, Ace. Congratulations, mate. So, we've got, I think that's a double DNF for the Ferraris there. KFC DNF. I don't know if he did DNF, because he did pick up that point there. It says on the right. So, the Haas picks up very good points there, and so did the Aston Martins. Oh, God. Congratulations, boys. A big, big, big show there for the top 6, top 7, the whole race. And I've got to say, the ones who did DNF and cause collisions, any incidents that were massively troubling, there will be consequences in place for them. I'd like to thank everyone for joining me on the stream here today. We will be back live at 7 o'clock tomorrow, UK time, for Tier 1 Platinum. Congratulations, Paxson, on the points, mate. Big W's. But thank you all for tuning in to the stream today. I appreciate every single one of you. And make sure, if you're not on Discord already, at Aeon F1, my phone is unfortunately dead, never mind. But if you look on the Aeon profile, you can join through that link on the bottom, on the top left. So if you do want to join the league, there you can join the league. So it's a goodbye from me, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity and comms. I hope I was very good for you guys, and thank you all for clean racing on behalf of the top 10 there. And I'll see you all soon. Take care.